Carly from Vergara Farms. So I just came inside from being out in the garden and I cut these really pretty flowers I'm going to put in this vase. We're going to see how this goes. This is my first time putting wildflowers in foam, so I'm not really sure. I will say that I had thought that these were a lot bigger, but they came in, and you know how things are sometimes from Amazon. And also these are paper and not tin. They have a foil, but I'm really worried that anything damp sitting in that would actually cause this to rot out. So I had the idea of sticking this in there. And of course, no one can find scissors where they need them. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this down in like that. And then I am gonna cut the top off like this, trying to okay, there we go. I am gonna pour some water over this to saturate it really well, like so. I'm gonna use this pencil. We're just gonna poke down some spots and then pour some more water. Okay, let's see what we got. Look at this campanula. Isn't it so pretty? I absolutely love it. We have this gorgeous purple larkspur, also super beautiful. I've got snapdragons. Let's put this there. Sweet William. Celosia. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her. Sunflower. I actually have some that are more opened in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna grab those. Some more Sweet William. We've got zinnias. Persian cress. Zinnia, more celosia, my hair. Some gomphrena. Zinnias. Snapdragons, marigolds, look how pretty they are. Yarrow, more gomphrena. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. These are so pretty. And we've got some cosmos. And with this, like, it's so hard for me because I'm used to doing market bouquets. You don't actually want to strip way down because we're trying to cover our mechanics, right? Like, we don't want to see that green. So snip down to where you're going and then pop it out. Okay, I'm going to cut this to right there. Okay. Nice little green base we have going. Let's see. Okay, next I think I'm gonna add in the Sweet William. Beautiful. Absolutely love her. And then let's add in some zinnias. So I was told that if you don't cut above where this notch is, this will actually not drink like it's supposed to. So we're gonna have a nice clean cut like that on it. Look at this, isn't that so pretty? I'm gonna cut her right here. And I want the height on this one. So let's see if we can keep that. Okay, we can stand to lose a little bit on this. Right here. I'm gonna put you in right there. Add some dimension. Okay, next we're gonna put in some marigolds. I like to leave some of the green on this because I think it adds like a fullness. So put you in right there. Let's see here. You and right here, but I need to snip this off. Right there. And let's see here. Well, this one kind of lower in the base. So right here, there we go. That gives us a good cover. Next, I'm gonna add in some of this Gonfrina. Normally, I use it as like a spike on the top, but because this is the beginning of the season and it's shorter, I'm actually gonna use it to cover the mechanics on the bottom. There we go. It's a nice little splash of color. Okay, next we're gonna add in some of this Celosia. I am absolutely obsessed with these. I got Shimmer from Johnny's and I also got Rose Gold from Florette. Love it. Okay. Ooh, broke this down on that one. Let's see here. So I'm wondering on some of these I might need to wire them. If they're not, oh, that's where I broke it. Okay, you are going lower. Maybe even lower. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we keep you solid. Can I pin you in right here? I love to have like a nice spike. Okay, there we go. It worked out. It does not always. Okay, there we go. Okay, so our Snapdragons are gonna be a nice spike. And it's pretty, the stem is pretty hardy, which is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that and poke that in right here. Love that. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like this needs some height. I can also stick this down in there. Maybe a bit much height. And then let's add in some sunflowers. Where do we want you? Add you in right there, kind of tucking in the leaves a bit. Okay, because the leaves are a bit crazy. Oh, that one actually has. We're gonna take that off. And I am going to slip this in right there. Fill that space in. Okay, we love that. And then we need something right here. So, perfect. That sunflower fills that out very nicely. I really want like a pot right down there, okay? We're going to go in with you. And then this right here. Okay. Where bright little pop. See? Come on. It's getting kind of packed in there. Ooh, that would be really pretty. Except where I've got that purple too. So let's put this one down here. Give us a little dimension like that. I'm worried that these Cosmos will not actually go in the foam because they're pretty flimsy little things. I kind of feel like I'd have to, oh, well, went in. Okay, I have a white and a white, some yellow. Okay, let's add in this as our final little spike. There we go. Up in the foam. What do you guys think? You like her?